Range hoods are available to remove excessive smoke and steam from cooking and to provide light over the range and oven. At Accommodate You, range hoods come in a variety of different styles, however the basic principle is the same. On the range hood, it will have a light button or switch and fan buttons or switch which will control the fan at different speeds. Turning on the fan will help suck up the unwanted smoke and steam through the exhaust to the outside. Like range hoods, ranges come in different types, but the means of operation is the same. Ranges are used to boil, fry, and warm up foods. Ranges will have 4 burners on the top, along with 4 switches to turn on these burners. These switches will be present either in the front or above the range itself. By looking at the corresponding diagram, we'll let you know which switch to turn on, which burner. The basic rule of thumb is the 2 left switches control the 2 left burners, and the 2 right burners control the 2 right ones. To turn on the burner, simply rotate the knob and it will start to turn red. You can feel the heat radiate from the burner itself. Always be careful, even though the burner does not look red, it can still be hot when the switch is turned to a low setting. Some ranges come with a hot indicator light shown here, indicating the stove is on and hot. The oven is used for baking, broiling, and warming up foods. To use the oven, you must press the bake button. Next, use the up and down arrow buttons to select the desired temperature. When the desired temperature is selected, press start and your oven will begin to warm up. When you are finished with the oven, hit the cancel button and your oven will turn off. Please note, it may take some time for your oven to cool down and the oven inside may be still very hot. If you want to broil food such as melting cheese on a pizza, you can move the oven rack to the top and press the broil button, which will give you a set temperature. To start broiling, simply press the start button and the top element will start to heat up. To finish, simply press the cancel button. In some ovens, there will be a control lock button. This locks the oven door and prevents it from opening. To use it, ensure the oven door is closed and hold down and press the lock button for 3 seconds. The oven door is now locked. To open it, simply hold down and press the button again and it will release. The majority of ovens will have an oven light. To use it, simply press the light button on the control panel and then press it again to turn it off. Ovens will have a timer as well that will help notify you on how long something has been cooking for. To use the timer, simply press the timer button on the control panel and use the up and down arrow keys to set the desired time and hit the start button and a countdown will begin. When a countdown is complete, an alarm will go off. To turn off the alarm, press the timer or cancel button depending on your stove. Please note, once the alarm goes off, the stove or oven will not shut off the heat and will continue to cook. The timer is only a reminder and you will have to turn off the burner or stove. To change the time on the clock, simply press the clock button on the control panel, then press the up and down arrow buttons until you set the proper time. Once the desired time is set, press the clock button again and you are done. At the bottom of the range there will be a drawer. This drawer can serve 2 purposes. The first is storage for metal baking sheets and pans, and the second is a warmer. When your oven is on and you are cooking, you are able to place items in this drawer to keep it warm until you're ready to serve food. Whether you're preparing a meal or quick snack, never mix water with hot grease, cooking oils, or fats. If you do, a large fire will erupt, which can severely harm you. If there is a fire in your pot or pan, turn off the stove and place a lid over it to cut off the oxygen. If the fire is uncontrollable, as a last resort, spray the fire with the Class B dry chemical fire extinguisher. To clean a range, you will need all-purpose cleaner, oven cleaner, sponge, and a cleaning cloth or paper towel. With a glass top range, you can use a plastic scraper. Please note, do not use a metal scraper or razor blade as it can damage the range. Begin to spray the stove area with the all-purpose cleaner and wipe off any dirt or grease. For stubborn stains, spray the all-purpose cleaner using a sponge with a bit of scrubbing action. If you have a glass top, you can use a plastic scraper to remove stubborn stains. Once the stain is removed, wipe away any dirt or grease. To clean the oven, remove any cooking pans or sheets and place the racks into the sink. Open a window and make sure you have plenty of ventilation, as oven cleaner may produce heavy smells or odor. Spray oven cleaner inside of the door and oven walls and let it sit according to the manufacturer's instructions, which is usually around 20 minutes to an hour. Take a cloth or paper towel, wipe out any dirt, grease, or any oven cleaner residue. Next, take your oven racks and use a sponge with cleaning solution to remove any stains or grease. Wipe down the oven racks and place them back into your oven. To clean the warmer drawer at the bottom, simply take out any cooking pans, sheets, and spray the drawer with all-purpose cleaner. Next, take a cleaning rag or paper towel and remove any crumbs or any dirt residue and let it dry. If you're moving in for the first time and you notice that the stove is not working, check the back to ensure that it's plugged in. To do this, simply open the stove door and place your hand under the opening of the range, giving you a firm grip, and then pull it out gently. At the back of the range you'll see an outlet. If the range plug is unplugged, simply place the plug back into the outlet and it should work. If you're having issues with your oven, stove, and/or range hood, please fill out a work order on your tenant portal.